Yo, 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 welcome back to the Questbound Gang. Guys, thanks for showing up today. And you know our mission to fill up the good old bookshelf one book at a time. So, today we're going to be talking about a August TBR slash book haul slash what am I reading this month. So, stick around and find out what we're all about. Let us dive right into this TBR. All right. So, first book that I'm reading this month, hands down, I'm already like 18, 19% of the way through with it. It is book 4 of The Wandering Inn, titled Winter Solstice. Guys, if you have not read The Wandering Inn, I do not know what you're doing with your life. You need to stop what you're reading, put it on pause, pick up The Wandering Inn book 1 and read through it. The hype lives on, right? These books are phenomenal. Like I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. But I will drive over to your house and I will give you an e version of The Wandering Inn if you don't have one. Just let me know. Following that is a book that two of my favorite booktubers, Matt's Fantasy Book Reviews and Patrick Leo, have both reviewed and gave high ratings to, and that is Empire of the Vampire. Guys, there's a few things I know about vampire books. Number one is that they usually suck and they don't live up to the hype, or they're like these like fairy vampire things that are like weird. But this book is supposed to be like tough and like bloody and post-apocalyptic and like all these things that you want, right? And bloody, and that's what I look for in a vampire book, right? Not like these soft vampires that are like, oh, haha, sparkle, whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with the Twilight books or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like a vampire. Like I'm thinking about like Underworld, like these tough vampires that are like fighting and I don't know, ripping their heads off or whatever. That's what I expect from this book. I don't know anything about it. I didn't read the reviews because I didn't want to spoil myself and then get like overhyped or anything like that. But they gave it good ratings. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. And I found it in Barnes& and Nobles along with this other gem that I'm going to talk about in a second. That is one of Patrick Leo's favorite books of 2023. Again, Patrick is one of my favorite booktubers. And that is The Will of the Many. Guys, the only thing I know about this book is that there's some sort of like school or like magic academia or something like that. And that there's maybe like revenge. And that was enough. That's enough. That's all I needed, right? That's all I needed. And the writing by James Islington apparently is phenomenal. I look forward to reading this a lot. This is going to be the third one. I'm going to read it in that order. First, finishing The Wandering Inn, heading into Empire of the Vampire, and then The Will of the Many. After I'm done with that, I am going to read Of Darkness and Light, which I'm very, very excited to read by Mr. Ryan Cahill. I loved Of Blood and Fire. I thought it was phenomenal. And I can't wait to get into that one. These are the 4 books so far that I have planned to read in August. But I know that I'm gonna want to do like a Barnes and Nobles run or like a used bookstore run, and I'm gonna probably pick up some more books. I'll probably edit this video later on or add to it, and maybe do like a YouTube short and be like, guys, the good old bank account is taking a hit again, and I'm gonna go buy like 3 or 4 more books that I'm gonna try to read in August. Now, the only bad thing about this is starting with The Wandering Inn is that The Wandering Inn is a chunker. Like these books are like at least 1,000 pages, all of them, and I don't have all the free time that I would love in the world to just sit down and read. With that said, the Empire of the Vampire is not that long. It's like 400 or 500 pages, and the Will of the Many is a little bit more than that. The same with Of Darkness and Light. So I think I'll be able to get through all 4 of these with ease. Maybe I don't know, finish The Wandering Inn. I'm predicting finishing The Wandering Inn by the end of this week. Reading Empire of the Vampire next week, and then starting The Will of the Many also sometime next week, and maybe finishing it the week after. So probably that'll be like toward the end of August. I'll start reading Of Darkness and Light, and maybe like another book after I'm done with that one. Guys, it's an exciting month, right? This is the year, and it's funny because I was talking to my friends and family, and they were like, "Man, you're reading a lot more now," and I was like, "Yeah." I just randomly, and for you guys that don't know, like I started reading maybe about a year ago, and it was very like on and off. And this year, I was talking to my wife, and I was telling her, I was like, "Man, I really like reading now." And she doesn't read any fantasy. She can't do fantasy. Apparently, she does like historical fiction or fantasy or historical books. But um, for me, it's been such a journey. Like I've read over 22 books this year, and that's something that I have never done before in my life. So this has been a fun journey, and I can't wait to keep growing it with you guys. Like I said, right? The mission is to fill up the good old bookshelf one book at a time, either with virtual ebooks, right, which go straight into my Kindle. It's right here, or hard copy books, right? Um, and I have my bookshelf does not end right there. Like it keeps going. I have like three more shelves that way. So my goal is to fill this up with you, with the books that you guys like and the books that I like, and some of the books that maybe we don't like, and we find out that we don't like them later on. So I hope you guys stick around for this journey. I look forward to growing with you guys, and I look forward to creating a space where you guys feel comfortable enough to talk about the things you like, right? It could be books, it could be manga, it could be anime, it could be whatever you guys want, right? This is a safe spot, and that's what the Questbound Gang is all about. So thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.